Hi, this is Wednesday, February 14 Retreat Briefing, and today's topic is bad CPI news released in US and how will it affect to Bitcoin. And yesterday, according to the CPI released in US was not good, so when it released, it started to drop about 3% and had a slight rebound, and it seems like this announcement made it drop, but I'm worried about if it might start decreasing by taking advantage of this news. So let's check it out. This picture is a Bitcoin and Ethereum's dominance chart, and about 3 p.m. in South Korea time, Bitcoin's dominance had a slight decrease and Ethereum's dominance had a slight increase. And this is altcoins dominance and this is Tether dominance. And it seems like altcoins dominance is increasing because of Ethereum's dominance is increasing. But however, the Tether dominance is decreasing because of the monies are going to altcoins, I think. So this is our Goya Dominance 1 chart from February 12, 2 p.m. to today's 3 p.m. And you can see it dropped during the night and started to increase again, and it seems like it will gonna show a good look. So I think the pumping of altcoins will keep going for a while. And this is a liquidation heat map for the last 24 hours. As you can see, just what we've concerned yesterday, the long positions were liquidated a lot. And there was CPI released in US, and then, as I told you at yesterday's briefing, there were plenty of data, just like 4 hours RSI heat map or Bitcoin liquidation heat map, that made us expect a downward adjustment, so it's not that surprising. And this is a 4-hour heat map, liquidation heat map. But about 11 a.m. in South Korea, most of coins were decreasing, but now it's 5 p.m. standard, and you can see the coin started to rebound for a little bit. So it's very difficult market to get something. So the Anthony Scaramucci, who is a Skybridge Capital's founder, he said that Bitcoin's rise just have started and will gonna keep rise due to many good news. But it's definitely a good news, but I'm a little bit concerned because there are too many good news. So I think it's better to always prepare for a decline. And this is the article about Ethereum will also rise a lot when there's an Ethereum ETF, just like Bitcoin. Recently, the ARK Investments Cathy Wood also said that only Bitcoin and Ethereum might have a chance to get ETF, so she added some power of rising Ethereum, and I'm also emphasizing from end of last year that Ethereum would probably increase more than Bitcoin this year. I mean, not the whole price, but the amount of increase. So I suggest you to keep buy it in a low points. So this is a Bitcoin's liquidation heat map. And I said that it might increase a little bit because this 51K's assets are near and then drop. Yeah, I said like that yesterday, but you can see they dropped it first and then making a rebound. And the chart seems that we cannot expect both increase and decrease too, so it's very difficult to market. So I think it's better to watch market makers or whales movement So I personally think that there are a lot of short positions all the way up to this 51K. So I think whales would not allow them to do that. So yeah, but not sure. This is a liquidation heat map for Ethereum. As expected from yesterday, it had a decline, and just like Bitcoin, I think there is no problem with both up and down. So as always, we need to wait for whales where to move. And this is a RSI heat map for the last 4 hours. When I showed this picture yesterday, I said that there are many coins at the overbought position, so prepare for the downward adjustment. And by just looking at the heat map for comparing this yesterday's and today's, you can notice that there was a drop, and many coins are now at the middle, but there are still some coins at the overbought place, so you need to see as a point of view that it can drop anytime. So don't be too greedy to make profits, and watch out. Now let's look more with our Goya Premium chart. So it's 6 p.m. in South Korea time right now. You can see that dominance kept rising. The picture I've used in presentation was a 3 p.m. standard. Now it's 6 p.m. The dominance kept risen. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. So the price was keep going on, and we had a S here, S signal here, and SB, and started to break through the Goya line and drop, and also got an S2, but immediately we had an L signal and started to increase again, and just went through the Goya line and was playing all around here, and we got an L2, and we can see that price is starting to rise again. So I think the whales want to make those short positions liquidate. So when this price goes up, I think it might go all the way near to somewhere like 551.5K, I think. So let's look at suggested sell place. Our Goya is suggesting us to get some profit by selling at 50.42 this K. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just don't be too greedy with the futures positions, because there's always a possibility that might just erase your money. So if it drops, this place 48.3K might be a good place for you to buy more. But the chart seems quite nice, so I personally think that it might rise. Yeah, yesterday's highest point, so keep watch till there. And let's look at Ethereum. So just like Bitcoin, had an S and SB together, and was moving in this boxy area, and got an L signal, and started to just burst increase. Yeah, so it's quite a harsh market, very confusing. And our Goya selling buy guideline says that this might be a highest point, so sell it right now. But since the dominance chart is looking very nice, so I think it might go up a little bit more. So yeah, but don't just buy and wait here for the long positions. Just wait, trade. I suggest you to trade always near this Goya line, up and down. So I think when the candlestick comes all the way down and meets the Goya line, that might be a good place for you to do something. So let's look at Ripple now. Ripple is moving quite differently, isn't it? We got an S signal here, got an SBS2, had a big drop, but started to rise again, got an L signal, and slightly went over the Goya line, but went back down, and was resisted by the Goya line, but we got an LB and L3 signal together, and just went through this Goya line. So I think there are more possibility to go up, as you can see here. It's 5306 moving somewhere near here. Let's look at it in 15 minutes. Yeah. So if it rises, this might be your first position to get rid of it. So dollar cost averaging your profit near here. And if it rises more, yeah, watch all the way up to here. But this place looks quite harsh, isn't it? It's yesterday's highest point. So follow the move, and if it reaches here and the Goya line was going up, and if the dominance is over somewhere near here, I think it's better to put some long positions in it. I'm not making you to do that, I'm just suggesting. So the decision is only made by you yourself. So now we're going to look at Dogecoin. Looks all the same. SB, S3 drop, moving under the Goya line. Got an L3, LB right now. Started to go up, but we got on this red downward candlestick right now. So we got a, as I told you from Ethereum, I suggest you to trade near the Goya line always. Don't just go in, burst go in. So yeah, this is it for today's, and I hope you have a safe trade. Don't use a high leverage. Use our Goya dominance chart and premium chart to have a safe trading. Thank you.